Hey guys, welcome back on my channel, and today I will be talking about how can you improve your mindset, right? So first of all, to work on this, you need to understand that the only thing you need to control, and you can also control it honestly on this planet, is your brain itself. You cannot control the politics, you cannot control the revolution, the rotations of earth, right? So you cannot control all of that. You cannot control any calamity that took place on this planet, but you can control your brain, right? And if you have a great mindset, you have a great brain which is very good into decisions and judgments, you will be able to run a very good business, right? That is how all of this works. Now, if we just start talking about on this topic, you first of all need to understand the only thing that you should have in life, which is very important for you to achieve, is a goal, right? Because as an entrepreneur, if you don't have a goal, you are living a life of chaos, my friend, right? So you need to have a goal, and for that goal you need to have a mindset, and to need to have a mindset you need to have a good paradigm. Paradigm is just way of having, like, how do you perceive anything. It's just the basically definition of paradigm. You need to work on your beliefs so you can also have a better way of thinking around the topics that you need to work around in your business. So for example, if I'm saying cold emails are bad, you do not make this as a binary statement, you take it as a non-binary statement, because I said it is bad, and now who am I to say it is bad, right? So that is how you need to think. And you also need to research things yourself, but all of that is a later thing to discuss. We are focusing on here on the goal. Now, to achieve your goal you need a new mindset, and for a new mindset I already said that you need paradigm and beliefs. So you can work on all of that. I will be creating videos regarding that too, but I will just be focusing on the main part here, right? So why do we need all of this, the paradigm, beliefs, etc., etc.? Because we are trying to make a new identity of ourselves. Because current you, which is sleeping at 3 a.m., who is scrolling reels of Tuntun Sahur or whatever, is that fucking person has a 0% chance of achieving your goal. Trust me, buddy, this thing is gonna take your life, right? So for that, oh my god, wire, yeah, never mind the wires. So to achieve your goal you need a new identity, because that new identity will be taking better judgments than you. That new identity will be waking up at 7:30 a.m. in the morning, and it will be achieving all of the goals that you never could, right? And that is why I have also trimmed my hairs. So this is the first thing that you need to do, improve your improve your identity. I do not mean trimming your hairs. At the current situation, that was the only thing that I found. But if you want to improve your identity, you need to sacrifice something, right? You need to sacrifice this old identity, the old habits that you have. Maybe watching porn, or maybe watching YouTube videos that are non-productive. They are not useful to you at any rate. That is what you need to sacrifice in your life, right? So that is how you starts going towards this new identity. Now once you achieve your goal, or maybe you get somewhere near to your goal, there will be resistance, right? And even when you start working on this goal, there will be resistance. And what is resistance exactly? This is the old side of yourself which will try to stop you, and it will do its very best, manipulate you into thinking that today we can watch YouTube, or maybe today we can just go to sleep, right? At 3 a.m. doesn't matter, tomorrow is Saturday, fuck Saturday. That is how you need to think, right? You need to avoid these resistance trap, and you need to work on yourself on a daily basis, and that is how you achieve your goal. Now I will be talking about how do you maintain this, right? Now if you want to maintain this, you need to improve your environment, right? If you look at my room, you do not see any screens such as TV, or you do not even see my bed on the phone, because I don't have my fucking phone in this room. It is right outside, I think, with my mom, right? And that is how you do work. When you are recording a video, you do not keep phone around you, right? So yeah, this was the whole importance of working on your identity and how you can maintain it. You need to create some systems which allow you to perform your task on a daily basis, because you will not be very motivated on a daily basis, you will not be energetic every day. and that is why you need to have this environment which encourages you to be energetic or maybe gives you a good vibe. So my clean room, I'm with your room, you can add some plants in it, you can add some things in your room which make it look better and makes you feel peaceful and quiet. That is the theme that we're quite trying to achieve on this channel, or maybe overall in your life, right? So that is what you need to do. Besides that, by environment I also meant the type of people whom you're stucking around with. If you have those people in your life who are just calling you 7 to 8 a.m. in the morning to play badminton or maybe eat junk food, or maybe at night they are playing Valorant from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m., fuck those guys, honestly. See, I get it that they are your friends, but you need to understand, to change your life, to get better identity, you need to just you need to kill this old identity, right? So that is how it works, sadly. But yeah, this was it for the video. Now I will just talk about few other things before I close off. You need to get a lot of knowledge, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. You need to like read a lot of books to get the knowledge around your niche, around your service, how you can get better results, and that is how you get a profitable business, by focusing all of your time onto this and not spending any time at social media at all, because social media won't give you any return, but this business will, right? Now you need to understand that we are humans, right? This is the final topic from myself on this video, that we are humans and we will be failing in understanding this new change. We'll be causing a lot of mistakes, there will be errors, but you need to be persistent. Guys, I have been trying to improve myself since last 2 years. I've been trying to achieve this aesthetic body and six figures in my bank since last 2 years, right? But the thing is not that easy, it's not that much, it's not a piece of cake. That's all I can say. So you need to persist, you need to become a person who, even after failing, can go back on this route of trying again, because that is how you achieve your goals, honestly, and this is how you train your brain, by being persistent, working on your beliefs, and self introspecting yourself. So I hope this video was useful for you. I will be creating videos on paradigm resistance, you know slaying the dragon, etc., etc., because those are the videos that I watched in Charlie Morgan's course. So I'll be trying to make docs of that, or maybe explain you in some better way. So this was it for the video. I hope you liked it. Take care, guys. Bye bye.